Coors Field in Landover, Maryland. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking the sweep and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds contempt. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're off and running from Landover. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released, and that sure altered the throw.
Takes it in at the 26. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. And leading them out in his 6th season in the league now is their quarterback.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good for a gain of 5. Edgerrin Cooper there to make the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Crosses midfield, still going. And he takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Staying with Robinson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go now. Go.
From the 46. Hauled in by Tyler Boyd. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I'm sure coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Putting a receiver in motion. 1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Drew Sanders that time on the stop. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Come on, set.
Another carry for Robinson. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Devontae Wyatt finishing that play off. Stuck to the ground, but nothing gained that time, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
Here we go, set.
Here's Huntley. That's incomplete left side.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. He puts some power on a deep one left. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Laporta with the grab. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Walker on 1st down. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Here's 2nd and 7. He's got Devontae Smith. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They got 24 yards on the play. And the Giants will have a 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. Purdy throwing here on 1st. Completed left side to Smith. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Play action now with Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
They get 3 on the run. Put a 1 in front of that now as it brings up 3rd and 13.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Here's Jake Moody for the field goal. This from 48 on the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And we're all tied up now in the 1st half.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got 1st down from the 31. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. We're a quarter of the way through. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. A handoff for Robinson, running right. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Running it after the penalty. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
79.
Huntley now to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Robinson goes up and over for the touchdown. The Commanders take a 2nd quarter lead. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. McCole Hardman now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Motion man right is Smith. Purdy on first down. This is pulled in by McCole Hardman. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Giants will have a first down. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45.
Let's go now. Go.
First down throw by Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commander's territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
Yet another example why the ball finds its way in this guy's hands time after time. He's a playmaker, and he knows how to get the yards they need. Maybe not a ton there, but enough to move the sticks.
He finds Laporta. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. It's the Giants, lined up with a 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. Chains reset.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
From the gun is Purdy. Finds him over the middle. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They kick the running back in motion. Working inside the red zone. He completes it in traffic. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. To throw again, it's Purdy. Quick slant complete. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Walker. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a chip shot from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He takes a knee, and that's going to run out the final couple seconds of half number 1. It's halftime from near the nation's cap. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they are just a hop and a skip away from midfield as he goes out of bounds up beyond the 45. The Commanders and Brian Robinson Jr. running back on now. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
2nd and 3 now. Going right side, Robinson with it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Let's go now.
Now Huntley. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back?
Oh, he lost the football. And it's picked out by the Giants.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what, you're not.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our...
After review of the play,
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Throwing on 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Cowboy 80. Ready?
From the 23. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those cases, Kate, where basketball and football blend together. You know, great zone defenses in basketball. You think about them through the years. They trust one another. They know where they are as defenders on that court. Same thing in coverage. When you trust one another, when you communicate, good things happen. Just like that, you suffocate a pocket because there's nowhere for the quarterback to go.
And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He manages a couple, and they are right on the verge of it. 3rd and goal from the 1.
Where you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Running with Robinson. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Hardman with a return. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Now here comes the New York offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. He's got to gain a 6 there. Zach Sealer there to bring him down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Purdy setting up that play action. That one's complete, right side. Nothing doing there as he gets out of bounds, back at the line. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. They'll send him over right. Third and short. Here's Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Connects with Bateman. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 24 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Taylor rapping to pick that one off. And the Commanders have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me...
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go, Shaq. 19 Lions. Ready?
Throwing off the play fake here. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Go.
An option give to Robinson. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. That just misses the 50 mark. It's a 49-yard punt. And it'll be Giants football. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Walker now from the gun. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. To go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They motion the tight end over. Completed over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Some movement there before the snap, right side of the line. This is going to back them up.
False start, offense.
A costly false start penalty as 3rd down becomes much more difficult to convert as they back it up 5. The penalty makes it 3rd and 8 here. Now it's Purdy. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Purdy looking to throw. They connect for the 1st. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure of the drive's right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Play action now with Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They motion the slot man right. Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Finds his man over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Well, nothing very fancy about that. That's just a textbook curl route. I think they were running curl routes last century, and it's a play that works a high percentage of the time then, just like it did now.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Here's Purdy to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Christian Benford has it. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they had picked him off. That's going to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he'll get it up to the 44. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. Huntley now to throw. On the move, headed right. Brought in by Ayuk. And he's able to get this down to the 36. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Commanders will have a 1st. Throwing here, Huntley. This finds Everett complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders have likely locked up the win right there. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders push their lead to 18. recovery now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. This return makes it up to the 25. The Giants headed back out on offense as we get another look. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And he's going to be touched down a yard shy of that marker. Offense up to the line fast. Pass complete to Walker. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Giants hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. He's got Smith. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. And for the Commanders, a 5th defensive back out there. They're going nickel on 3rd down. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Desperation time here on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. To throw again, it's Purdy. And finds him over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the 1st. All set up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
From the gun is Purdy. And the defender comes away with it. Jacorian Bennett has it. And the Commanders get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
And he's brought down across the 15 to about the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 3 for him. And that brings up 2nd and 7. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Commanders breaking out the victory formation here as he goes to a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
To score this as a win for the Commanders. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they